Welcome to the Sabrosa Podcast. I'm your host, that freshie, whatever the fuck you call me. You already know we back in the fucking building today.
Yeah.
Yo, we're not alone.
We are not alone. We are not alone. We are not alone.
And it's ladies' night.
I'm a lady.
All right. So I'm here.
Checo.
My Oscar de la Hoya voice.
We're here to record your podcast. Record your podcast.
Well, where I record your podcast studios, of course. We got Books on the sound. We got Lewis on the video. And we're here with my lovely guests today. We got Cookie in the building. And we got Caroline in the building. We have Cookie as an artist, creative, and an earth angel.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all better know. Y'all better act like y'all know. Come on.
And if you don't know, now you know. Yeah. Yo, so welcome back to the Sabrosa Podcast. As you guys know, I mean, everybody be harassing me in the DMs like, yo, when's the next pod coming out? And I finally have some ladies in the house to have some lady talk today.
Oh, yeah.
So, how are you guys doing today?
Tired.
Let's start there before we get to the nitty gritty.
Oh, how am I doing today? Honestly.
Honestly, this is a safe space.
I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. I am alive, so I can't complain. But yeah, I'm good. I'm alive, man. I can't complain.
That's what I like to hear. What about you? How are you doing today?
I'm good, just tired. Started this new job and it's like a lot of shit that I have to do. So
I feel you.
getting that all situated, but good.
That's good. I seen a meme the other day. It was so funny. It was like, who was it? Somebody, some white guy a long ass time ago invented the 5-day 8-hour work week. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Thomas Edison or something like that?
Whoever did that, you really found a way to torture the humans in the world. Like, for real.
Nobody should be working a 9-to-5, paying bills, and dying.
It's not.
I mean, I'm not knocking people that have 9-to-5s at all, but I don't think that that's what we were put on earth to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we were not. I feel like we were not meant to put on this earth to work so much, and we were not meant to be incarcerated like in cages how people are.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit really be driving people crazy. Like working too much. If I work too much, literally, like I'll like be like, yo, I need like couple shifts covered because like I need like to sleep. Like
I'm using my PTO.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd be cranky as hell. Facts.
Shutting down for real.
No, I can't do
shut
anything
down.
if I'm not relaxing or if I don't take the time out for myself. I'm like breaking down.
Nah, that ass. Like there are some times like I'm like, yo, I'm burnt out. Like I'm fucking tired. Like, and it's okay to be tired. Like sometimes people are like, oh, nah, I gotta keep going. But it's like, yo, if you're not feeling 100%, how are you gonna get anything done when you don't feel good?
That's a fact.
It's
Right?
the hustle culture. It's like grind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rise
But
and grind. But it's
what
like,
are you grinding towards?
You grind yourself to
Facts.
dust.
Literally though.
Yeah, you grind yourself until you can't grind no
Fucking
more.
dust.
Yo, facts. That there's just so many things I want to talk about today. I don't even know where to start. Talk.
Like, let me get comfortable.
Nah, facts. It's February, guys. It's already February, yo. It's
Happy
already
February.
bro. It's already February.
14 days.
2020. It's 2022.
Already.
222 today. All twos.
It
I
is.
mean, maybe it should be like a good number or some shit, right?
It's a magical day.
Today's
today.
a big manifestation day.
Supposedly. Like, hold on, pause on that
big.
real quick. Like, yo, lately I've been getting hella friend requests on Instagram from like all these fucking astrological, whatever the fuck. Yo, listen, I know I'm an Aries, I know I'm a ball of fire, and I know I'm stubborn. That's it. Get out of my DM. I know what I am.
Listen, scammers are getting real creative these days.
Like, I'll tell you your future, you give me $50.
They'd be like, sister, the light told me to message you today. And if you want to know the rest of this reading, here's my Cash App, $20. Like,
Holy
bro, yo, is you really trying to give me the word, or is you trying to scam the word?
Listen.
Do you say anything to them, like when they hit you up?
Yo, sometimes, like, if I got time, sometimes I'll, like, you just swipe and then you, like, delete it, and then I'll go back and block them. But then, like, I won't say nothing. But the other day, I was like, yo, fuck you.
Literally, though.
No, you know what? And then I unblocked her, and then I went back and I was like, you're spiritually disrespectful.
No way.
I was like, yo, don't be using the spirits or using fucking wording like that if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. True. And I was like, yo, and I really hope that the ancestors that protect me get your ass when you're sleeping tonight.
Listen.
She blocked me.
Some people use all that stuff to get people's like hopes up. And you don't know like what people are going through, and it's like you give people false hope.
Yo, all the time, bro. The other day I was on Instagram. Not Instagram. I like to do like the YouTube shorts a lot, like the clips. And I came across this clip with this lady. I don't know her name, but first of all, she's a white lady. Like, I'm sorry. Like, she's a white lady, and she's over here talking about the ancestors and the spirits. And if you saw this post, it's for you, and it's a general reading. And it's like, she's talking about Aquarius, Leo, all this other shit, moon rising, setting, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, yo, how? And if this resonates with you, then it's for you. Like, bro, what type of propaganda is this shit? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then somebody on the other side of this shit is really eating this shit up and really thinking that making real decisions off of this bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the shit that I don't like. That's the shit that be driving me crazy. Like, yo, sometimes I catch, especially being like potting as heavy as I am now, like sometimes I catch myself with conversations with people. I don't know about you guys, that like people really base their life off of their fucking zodiac sign. Like, they really be like, oh, well, all right, I don't care because I'm a this.
Oh my God.
Geminis?
Like,
I don't like Geminis. I can't chill with Geminis.
Wait, are you serious?
Wait.
No. What's going on?
No, that is like, oh,
Damn.
and then
I'm a nicer girl.
no, then motherfuckers be like, oh, you're an Aries.
But let me say one thing.
I'm like, damn.
Listen.
I don't base my life off of zodiac signs or whatever because it's like all
Good.
silly shit. But the shit they say about Geminis is true.
Yo,
Listen.
It's true. Not all the
have no
time,
comment.
obviously, but sometimes.
I think there's a line, I don't think people should be. I think everyone's an individual. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I feel like I could talk about Gemini. My mother's a Gemini.
Oh,
listen.
speak on it.
My mother's a Gemini. And all I gotta say is one time she got so pissed off.
No, God,
Mom, I love you, but Mom, you wild out.
No!
Yo, Vicky Tricky is my witness for this shit, yo. One day I was like, yo, Ma, whatever, yo. She's like, what? I was like 15. Yo, she dead grabbed the TV. This is before the TVs were like flat all the way. It still
had the
had
brain
the
in the
tube in the back.
Oh.
Yo, she said, what you
Bye,
said?
have a great time.
Bro, bye. I was a fucking like Cartoon Network Tweety with like Mad Bird.
Oh my.
Yo, she dead grabbed the TV and like just went bah in my face. Yo, I dropped. And then she just got on top of me. She's like, pop, 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 pop.
Oh my God.
Then
God.
she gets me up. Like, after she like did all this shit, she gets me up and she's like, are you okay? That's a fucking Gemini.
Bye, have a
That's
great
a
time.
fucking Gemini, bro.
That's a Dominican
Yo,
Gemini.
just because I said,
Listen.
just because I'm like, yo, get for it. Like, because in Spanish, everything sounds more crazier. Like, I'm like, pero qué? She's like, okay. And then she's like, bah! Yo. To this day, my homegirl Vicky, yo, shout out to Vicky, yo.
Shout
I'm
out to
sorry
you,
if I
Vic, you heard?
traumatized you, yo, as a kid, bro. She don't never seen some shit like that. She told me. She's like, yo, your mother whooped your ass.
Oh my God.
And I still had a bad attitude after that. That's
What do you do like as a friend? Like, cause I've been in that position growing up.
I was just
like,
thinking.
I literally
She
would just
froze.
like be frozen. Like
She froze.
to the
See your,
side.
she
see
never
your
looked at
parents, see your homies seeing you get beat up in front of your parents.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then
Shit is
like
traumatizing.
she literally was scared of my mom after that. Like, she never came to my crib again. Yeah, she never came to my crib again. And then when she would see my mom, like, she literally would be like, hola, señora. And she keep it pushing. Yeah, like on some shit like that. I mean, she is cool with my mom, but I know that after that, she didn't look at my mom the same. She was like, nah, this bitch is a monster.
Nah, something like that happened to me when I was young. I was probably like 14, and I used to see the kids write on the wall with like the spray paint marker. Remember those from back in the day?
Yeah.
So I used to see them tag on the wall.
Yeah, that shit was like a thing.
And this is when I lived in New York. So I was like, shit,
The taggers.
I want to do it too.
Yeah.
My mom saw me do that.
The graffiti.
She two-pieced me in front of everybody outside. And then made me bleed in front of everybody.
Damn.
Sent me upstairs. And she's like,
I'm running away.
She's like, you're never going to be in Spanish. You're never going to be a tecato. You know, you're the only tecatos do that. You're crazy. And I looked at her, and you know what she did? She apologized like an hour later, like, oh, I should have never did that to you.
Oh, shout out to your mom, yo, because a lot of parents do not
I don't
apologize.
believe that. Your mom is a sweet lady.
Yo, not she
Yeah.
back
did that.
But
My mom
I
apologizes to me
respect it
too.
though. I respect because now I understand why. Like she didn't want me to be like dumb, like getting in
That
trouble.
was like a
and-
sense of urgency for her.
That was the
yo.
first time she really put her hands on me.
Yeah.
I looked at her like with the shock of, yo, you really is putting your hands on me, yo.
And that's the thing that with parents, like sometimes at that moment, like when we're young, we look at them like the worst person. But then when you're an adult, and then in your case, when you become a parent, you're like, oh shit, I understand now.
I don't know. I ain't gonna. I don't have to touch my kids, yo. I don't have to.
I
hit
know,
them, yo.
but like that's
Thank
what I'm
God.
saying. Like, thank God. And that's another thing that I've noticed, that a lot of us that got hit when we were kids, like I don't have kids, but my friends that got hit like me, they don't hit their kids. They don't, like, they won't hit their kid. Like, they just tell their kid, like, do this, and they do it. Like, they don't have to. And then sometimes it made me think, like, yo, that shit fucked up. Like, how
I
we
mean,
used
think
to get
about how your parents.
Trauma.
Yeah,
It's trauma
exactly.
from that. Like, you don't want to subject your kids to that trauma too.
I'm from a chancleta,
Yeah.
a hanger, and a belt.
Yo, what?
That
Belt
chancleta,
buckle.
Chancleta.
Yeah, that chancleta be flying.
Yeah.
Chancletas, belt, and a hanger.
Yeah.
Yo.
And if I got it bad, it was rice on the knees.
Oh, yeah. I did
remember
that
seeing
before.
the worst.
Ahincate ahí, my pops. Ahincate ahí. And yo, when he would say ahincate ahí, I always ran to my room and locked myself in my room like that's going to save me. Like, it's not going to save me. Like, he'll just go in the room and be like, yo, like, go over there. And I'm
Yo,
like, damn.
and it's crazy because if you do that now, a child could call
Yeah.
and get you in. Like, it's different now. Back in the day, they used to whip
think
their
their
ass
parents
and
could get in
drag you.
trouble.
Now, a kid could be like, yo, he touched. It's a wrap. Typhus is in there, or ACE, whatever, SPS, whatever, everybody. CPS or whatever. Yo, bro, it's different. Times are different, bro. Different.
You know what? Like, I actually recently had a conversation. I've had a couple conversations. Like, I feel like shit is mad different now. Like, before, like, people wouldn't do that. Like, call CPS on you, or people wouldn't, like...
They wouldn't even believe it.
They wouldn't believe none of that
wouldn't
shit.
believe none
And
of
I
it.
feel like now, like, if you got beef with somebody, they'll call the services on you just because of that. Like,
Bro.
they just want to do you dirty. Like, you don't know how many... I've seen so many situations that I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, because, like...
Back in the
Yo,
days
what
was
the
different.
fuck? Like, people are moving crazy now.
Back in the
like,
days, back in the day, and I'm talking about the 70s and 80s, I talked to my mom about stuff like this. She's like, a uncle touching you the way it touched you was normal. Like the way back in the day it was. Like this shit like that you got to live with for the rest of your life, that people like are used to thinking it was okay because
Like
of the
normal,
way,
yeah.
like, oh, like to this day, like I have daughters, right? And I don't let them sit on me in the middle of me. I still put them in either one leg or another. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like back in the day, I used to like see, and like even or seeing it in the movies or seeing it with other shit, like little shit like that. Back in the day, it was cool. But it was cool to beat a nigga's ass up, a little kid's ass up. In school, they used to beat kids in school, in private school back in the
Yeah,
day.
it was acceptable.
It was acceptable.
Yeah.
Like the dean
Yeah.
could hit you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
It's
oh,
wild.
but I remember when I was in second grade, my teacher used to hit me with a ruler. Like, I had a teacher that she hit me in my hands with a ruler when
That's
I was in second
wild,
grade in
yo.
number 4 school.
You're my nigga.
And in number 4 school. And I remember one time I didn't even tell my mom or my dad. I told my older sister. She didn't live with us. Like, she's my half sibling.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, she went to the school, yo. Like, she was like a mom figure to me, you know? Like, I told her. And she came to the school, like, on the low. Like, you know? They didn't want to talk to her because she's not, like, the parent or whatever. But she flipped out. Like, she's like, yo, you hitting my sister. Like, what? I'm gonna talk to the authorities, whatever. I didn't see that teacher for mad long.
good.
And then she stopped hitting the students, but she would hit me with a ruler. Like, she didn't do it all the time, but like she was trying to teach us I'll never forget it. Like, that's how I'm saying trauma.
Yo.
She's trying to teach us cursive.
Did y'all ever have
And
a
if we did
teacher-
something wrong,
Did y'all ever have a
Like,
teacher flirt with y'all?
First of all, we were having this
Well, we were-
conversation
yeah,
today, which
literally.
is so funny. Like a lot of our trauma comes
trauma.
from
School.
yeah, elementary
Like,
school.
Dude, I had this fucking teacher in number 5 school, in elementary school, and he was
Listen.
so pissed off one day because the class would just laugh at him because whenever he would get upset, he would turn red because he was really white, so he would turn red, and we were like laughing one
Tomato
day,
red.
and he got so mad that he threw one of those thick ass like hard covered like
Them
history
textbooks was
books,
heavy.
and they were fucking heavy. He threw it and it fucking fell apart on the floor. Like that's how hard he threw it, and we all just kind of
That's
looked at
not
him
like,
yeah, we all kind of looked at him like, damn, like that's
inappropriate.
what you're fucking
Yeah, they were the
doing?
first figures
That's
that we,
inappropriate.
you know,
Yeah,
seen.
it was a lot. It was
Or Mr. Are we? Did you name him?
no.
So no names.
Did I say a name? Oh my
No
god.
names. No names.
Good. 'Cause I mean, hopefully she's not a teacher anymore.
Listen, I know this man is not a teacher anymore. The
Okay,
way he
okay.
Yeah,
was
no, he's not.
drinking, I'm pretty sure he like.
Yo, there was a
listen.
teacher. There was a teacher in
I'm
Memorial.
like, hold up, because I got a fucking story after
There was
this.
a teacher in Memorial that had a
And
kid.
I'm going to name that motherfucker.
First, hold on. He literally would eat an egg every single day. Like he would have salt and stuff in his drawers, and he would be in our faces
Eating
with,
that shit. Eggs.
with eggs,
Egg breath in the
He
morning.
would be like, "Yo,
Be drunk.
He
Like,
didn't
at
even like
school.
floss his teeth.
it's actually not even funny."
Having like
but
the egg
yo,
yolk between his teeth.
Yo.
oh my
Yo.
god,
He would get so close to you that he would spit in your face. Like he'd be like,
So he smelled like oh, shit. He smelled
Yeah.
like liquor?
Yes.
I feel like you know this teacher if you went to number 5 school.
Nah, I went to number 4.
Oh, yeah, you just said that.
I went to number 5 school.
You probably know who it is.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it when we're not recording.
Yeah.
Anybody that was
Really
between Hudson,
traumatizing, though.
yo, listen, bro. That I done seen. I had a teacher that had a kid with somebody from Memorial.
Oh yeah.
There's
think
a
I know
there's,
who you are.
there's a
Who you're
man.
talking
Wait, can you repeat that?
There was 2 teachers from Memorial
Yeah.
that had kids with kids in that school.
Oh.
Was one an English teacher?
Yeah, one was an English
Yeah.
teacher and one was a not how you saying special ed teacher. It was a girl special ed teacher.
Damn.
With a special ed kid?
I guess they weren't special ed. They were just like
student.
Yeah, they weren't slow. They
okay,
just
okay.
you know those classes
Yeah,
where they
special
just put a
education.
Either way, this is foul. What are you doing? You're supposed to be teaching me. Not,
bro. She used to
That
braid my.
might-
I remember
like what?
I used to pass by the teacher used to braid my hair. Wow. I used to pass by her thing, braid my hair real fast. I'm like, yo, I always thought that was a little like too like. I'm like, you cool and shit. She'll hang out with the
Pasate un
teachers.
poquito.
She'll hang out with the kids in the weekends, and she'll invite the kids to the crib.
oh, wow.
Like one of those. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, oh
Mad
shit.
friendly.
Super
Wait,
friendly.
Wait.
So she was a.
Bro.
I don't. It's not that one, but it's another one at Memorial.
That
she's like,
dark skin.
no, she's white. And
Oh, that's another one then.
I think you know which one
I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about.
I need all the tea.
I think you know which
Tell
one
me
I'm
the
talking
tea.
about.
Hold up.
But I'm pretty sure she hooked up with a lot of fucking kids in my grade. Like I'm saying this because I know, and like it's like a thing. Like I feel like in our
I never got a
area-
teacher to kick it to me.
Yo,
I never had a teacher kick it to me either.
this
None of that
teacher,
shit.
I
I
had.
guess
her
I
for,
wasn't
like,
She was
Cute.
flirting, but she never
Don't-
like
I
went
was
in.
probably scary in high school.
Dude, it was like aggressive. Like this teacher would be like picking favorites, and it was so obvious why. Like she would like be like, oh, flirting with them during class, and I would just watch like, what the fuck are you
like,
doing?
is this
like
really
girl.
happening right now?
Yeah, I'm like, am I on punked? Like this has
Yeah,
to be.
like what the fuck? Imagine like, and then it's like
Shit is wild.
no fucking regard for her job. Like doesn't even give a fuck,
Nah.
right?
No,
Probably
at
like
all.
I
on
know
some whole
niggas.
shit.
No, listen. I know teachers. To this day, I know my homeroom teacher had that nigga for 4
this
years. He's still a teacher. I know he fucked like 4 bitches from my homeroom class.
that's crazy.
And I know he did because he used to be so cool with me. I used to text him from my house like, yo, sign me
Why
in.
they gotta be bitches though?
Sorry, females.
I'll take that.
These young, and they were from North Bergen, so they transferred to Memorial at the time. So the new, the new skin, the new.
How do you bag a
Fresh
stool?
meat.
Like, how do
Fresh
you
meat,
go
yeah.
about that? Like, yo, do you want to come to my house so
no,
I can?
no, but you know what's
like,
happening?
what?
Look, you could come home, you could come late, you can not come to school. He'll feel, there was little things that they would do
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
you to, you gotta take this nut. Like, you
But I
gotta-
feel like in high school, once
Yo.
because in high school, when the kids are
even
seniors,
cops.
they turn 18.
Oh,
so
the
it's like
cops?
once
They're
they're
the worst.
18, it's whatever.
They're the worst.
But
Who's
the
18
one,
in high school?
I mean, there's some people
Listen,
they
people
turn
got it back.
18.
I'm gonna say I haven't seen.
I don't
over
believe
18.
any of that. I
haven't-
think that's what's said, but I think it's happened before that
Plenty
they
of
turned
times.
18.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
still weird.
Bro, I
like,
know
no.
girls
I
when
was
they're
not
young.
looking at my teachers like that. It's so weird.
I never.
I mean, the substitute teachers, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
I
think
like,
there
let me
was-
think. Who did I think looked good in high school? I
you
don't
know a couple, but you
I
know.
know 2 niggas that were like fit, and I know 1 nigga that was taking down some things, bro. He's still like.
I
this.
know one that he was fucking hella bitches, and he was a teacher, and we can't
say names.
No,
No,
I
we
know.
can't say
He
names.
was a
Yeah,
teacher,
yeah.
but he was fucking hella bitches. He never admitted it, but I know he was fucking hella bitches because, yo, I'm talking about like bitches was always like going to his room and had a locker in his room.
that
and
English
shit, and I'm
teacher
like, bro,
ended
y'all
up-
tripping.
That English teacher ended up leaving his wife.
Yep. I know exactly which one.
for the young girl.
Yeah.
He had a whole wife
Yep.
for years.
And he left it for the young
That
puss.
young poom, that shit changed that nigga's
That
life.
boom boom in the boom room.
Listen,
hey.
It's like I would love to ask that nigga a question like, what made you leave your whole family?
That
Like,
pussy.
look, he had 2 kids.
my God, I'm
The whole family left that family to make another family with a girl that he's graduated, and he couldn't get in trouble.
Because
Because
they were
she's
married.
already of age.
You know what I'm saying? And they did it after the fact of like he was hitting during school, but like she got pregnant after school.
It bees like that.
I wonder if
Bees
there's
in
She
the
likes
trap.
him. She likes
I
him.
know a
Yeah,
girl
I
that
think they
she-
still together.
I know a girl that
Nice.
she's with somebody right now. She bagged. He wears a cop, actually. He was a fucking narc.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker, like 30 something. We're like 16, and now they
Another
together.
one.
And I'm like,
That happens, bro.
bro, you was a whole boy. Like
That
you was
happens.
a law. You're like, what are you?
You know what's
happens.
funny? At my old job, I was telling my boss about like all of these things, and he was like so shocked. Like everybody in the office was like, "Oh my god, the people in your like town do that," and I'm like,
Listen.
and I'm like, "Oh, this isn't normal." Like I'm like, "Oh wait a minute." Like I was like, maybe I shouldn't talk about
Yo,
this.
there are some things that we have been
Hold
through in
on.
this fucking town that is not fucking normal.
No.
That I talked to my friends that I met in college and after, you know, like in my professional career, that they're like, yo, Steph, I'm so sorry you had to deal with people like that. Like, that's not fucking normal. Like, this friend did this to you. Like, there's certain situations I've been in, like something so simple, like my friends, like, being like, yo, meet me in the car. I'm gonna go meet you in the car. And I'm like, no, like, don't leave. Like, I'm leaving with you. And they're like, yo, but I'm gonna be in the car. I'm like, nah, because you might leave. Why would I leave you? And I'm like, what? I was in Miami one time and I got left and my phone was dead.
Oh
I was
my
in
God.
fucking Wynwood,
That's the worst.
had no phone,
I had a story in mind.
and I had to take a Uber. Bro, I had to fucking literally stop a taxi full of people to take me to my fucking Airbnb. And then I didn't have like a phone. I only had my cards. I didn't have cash. So I had to like, you know, get his, like, write down his Cash App, go upstairs, Cash App him on my phone. It was like a whole thing, but I'm like, damn, like, you know, little things like that. I'm like, damn, that's not normal. Like, me being paranoid of somebody, like, bouncing or whatever. Like, you know, like,
That's that trauma. Like
it is.
fake friends. Like
Yeah.
they do shit like that.
And it's
Fuck
like,
you
yo,
up.
I literally, what? I'm sure you guys could relate. I think I spent, what, like 12 years, 13 years cool with the same people. And in, like, gone. Like, just one fallout. Like, yo, like dominoes. Like, it wasn't like one argument for everybody. It was just like, boom, 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 boom. It was like the universe was just like, shoot.
That was God blessing you, girl.
Yeah.
For real.
That's how you know that they were
it was
never your
back
friend.
to back, and it was over
Yeah.
petty shit. Like, one was like baby mother didn't like me, the other one was like over a dude, and I'm like, yo, but we've been friends for 13 years. Like, who gives a fuck about what that guy talking about, man? Like, I'm your homie.
Some people care.
Yeah, so shit is,
Yeah.
this shit is like, and it's like, it's fucked up, but it's like, I've become insensitive to shit, and it's not normal. Like, I'd be like, okay, this person don't want to talk to me anymore. Okay, bye.
Yo.
Yeah,
That's not
I'd be quick
normal,
to
though.
judge.
But I feel like that sort of detachment is good because then you don't take anything seriously. You don't take anything personally, I think.
Yeah,
Like-
but then it's bad because when people want you to feel a certain way, you can't really feel that way because you don't trust anybody to that point.
That's a
Like,
fact.
you get what I'm
okay.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
like sometimes people, they want you to give them more. Like, I'm not saying about dating, like friendships or anything, you know, they want you to trust them. And it's just like, sometimes like I can't, like I'd be like,
Trust I feel like trust is earned. You know what I mean?
Even if they earn it, I feel like people still, they act like they wanna.
Exactly. So you got to trust them to just do them. You know what I'm saying? And that's so peaceful.
There's something that like I heard and I like keep it with me all the time. Like you have to trust yourself enough to know that you're gonna do the right thing for yourself instead of trusting other people. Because you're the only person. You're the only person reliable because you know yourself. Like if you put trust in everybody else, you're always gonna be disappointed.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why I just don't tell nobody shit because I'm like,
another
fuck that.
one.
Yo, like
you get what I'm saying?
Like
and it's crazy, and I feel like I walk around with all this fucking like heaviness sometimes, and it's just like I'd rather be like that than dump this on somebody else. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? And
you don't have to walk around with all that heaviness. Though I know because I've experienced it too.
So it doesn't happen to me all the time, but there are some days, and I feel like you guys, everyone could relate. Like there's some days that I'm like, yo, fuck, like life is just not going the way that I thought it would be by this point, and I'm thinking about mad shit. And it's just like it's not just one thing. And then like somebody will text me and then I won't text back, and then they'll be like, oh, you're not ignoring me. And I'm like, bro,
first of all, I'm dealing with my shit.
Yeah,
I'm handling life.
And it's like, yo, life is going on right now. Like, back the fuck up.
Nah, 100%.
Let me zen alone.
Yeah.
Get the f*** out of here!
People trying to throw their shit on you, like, fuck out of here. That shit be so annoying. Like,
I hear that. I feel like we all have a response. Like, you know, we all dealt with trauma before, and I feel like we all have that responsibility to like let go of like all that heavy shit that we've been weighing us down for so long. You know what I mean? Like,
life is too short.
It really is. It's precious.
and I feel like right now, like, there's just a lot going on with life, and a lot of people are dying, and a lot of, you know, things are going on in the world, and I feel like people are still acting.
And this is nothing yet. It's gonna get worse.
I feel like shit is just gonna get worse, and it's just like I still see mass selfishness. You know, I still see a lot of fucked up shit. People mad over stupid shit, and it's just like, you know, nowadays I feel like I've been dedicating more time to helping other people, and like especially with the podcasting and everything. Like I have a lot of people reaching out to me like, yo, I'm trying to get in the stool, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and I'm like, you know, sharing the resources that I use like when I started, and like people have told me, like, yo, why are you telling me this? Like, why are you like, you charge for this? And I'm like, nah,
you should. Nah.
And they're like,
listen, you better enjoy it when it's free, baby.
No, but it's just like, I'm not giving you the whole game, but I'm giving you the steps the things that I looked at, and then it's up to you to put in the work. But it's like, I feel like the more people that I become inclusive to the community, the better it is for overall picture.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like not everybody thinks like that. Like I've reached out to people, you know, for example, and like, they'll be like, yo, I want to be on a pod, but then when it comes to being a pod, like, where the fuck you at?
It'd be like that, bro. It'd be like that.
So it is what it is, but real quick, we're going to go ahead and go on a little break, you feel me? And we'll be right back, alright?
Push a P. Yeah, push a P. Turn me up. Another one. Pointers in the paddock in my piece. I'm push a P.
Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace.
Got a spot across the spot. Just for peace.
Drop the data, now we plantin' exotic peas. She not a lesbian for peace. She turned lesbian. Push a P.
I'm push a P. I'm capital P. I write the president, count presidents.
Push a P. Portuguese on her knees, mopping down a P.
She let me squeeze and she leave, cause she keep a P.
Private suite, privacy, don't push a P.
Purple paint, pink, push a P.
Push a P.
I'm push a P.
Push a P.
I'm push a P.
Yeah. Push a P.
I'm push a P.
Push a P.
I'm push a P.
Yeah.
I pop a P. I'm paranoid. I can't sleep with pockets deep. Got rest on me. Why they watching me? I'm
push a P.
I'm push a P.
Push a P.
I'm push a P.
Yeah.
Touch it, bunch of P. And okay, bought a P, not a pill of Porsche. Push P.
3 P's, popcorn, Porsche.
Push P.
I just switched a cup of water. I did. Push a P, red bandana Cardinals. Hey, push a P. I'ma P you at your whole endorsement. Yeah. She ain't vanilla for me, she simply porcelain. I never saw ops, now we finally touched it. She ready to get in the streets for me, no question. Too rich to text, I let my shoulder forward it. Take the P at the alphabet, try to sort it. I'm pushing P.
I'm pushing P.
I'm pushing P.
Push P.
I'm pushing P. P.
Push P.
I'm pushing P.
Push P.
I'm pushing P.
Yeah.
Another one.
Check.
We back. We motherfucking back. We back like we never fucking left. Ever.
I'm gonna leave the music a little low.
Yo, we back. I'm back here with my ladies, Cookie and Caroline. I had to.
I've heard that so many times in my life.
I'm sure growing up.
Outcast. Yo, I see some shit the other day on Instagram that I gotta address real quick. These young school motherfuckers talk about Migos is better than Outkast. Stop it, Five.
Oh, shit.
All right, I love the Migos, but they're not better than Outkast.
Yeah,
Listen, Outkast is the blueprint.
It's a
like
classic.
how could
It's different,
you know?
different music.
It's whole different. Like
Different
Migos is
lane.
great, but Outkast is just the blueprint. So it's like
A whole different lane.
we're not doing that. So
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Stop the internet. Stop it.
I think we just gotta respect to the OGs. You know
For
what I'm
real,
saying?
like we gotta respect the OGs. Yo, talk about the OGs. Yo, Rihanna's pregnant.
I think that's so
Another
right? It's officially a holiday. I feel like.
Yo,
Another one.
Rihanna got pregnant, and I was about to throw my phone
Another
of
one.
happiness.
Yo,
I was
everybody's
like,
taking
yo.
the remake picture. That's just killing me. Yo.
Listen,
That shit is-
Everybody's gonna get
the
pregnant
internet
now.
wastes no time.
I see mad pregnant girls doing the same thing too.
Yo, listen, now all the New York dudes, all the New York dudes are like, yo, New York dudes are winning. Yo, we got Beyonce and we got Rihanna.
Listen.
You see that the Drake was tight. They was saying.
Yo, they have so many fucking videos on Twitter about Drake. Like Drake, like looking at his phone at the game or something, like at the basketball game. And dike, oh, this is the moment when Drake unfollowed Rihanna and A$AP Rocky.
He's looking at the phone like tight.
All I know is that you gotta have tough skin to be a celebrity because the internet is ruthless. Like,
word.
what?
I saw something on Twitter that it was like, oh, I could never be a celebrity because if somebody said something bad about me, I'd Google them and find out where they live.
I'm sorry, but I literally feel like, you know who's like that? Cardi B.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Cardi B's like, yo, like she's the type of celebrity like we'll all be like people from Western will be like that. Like, what you talk about, motherfucker? Like, check. You want me to pull up? I'll pull up.
She just won too. She just won.
Yo, she don't give a fuck.
Oh, the lawsuit, right?
Yo, let's talk about that real quick.
3 million.
Yo, Cardi B, you know what? I'm happy that she
keeps on
won.
winning and winning, bro.
I'm happy that she won because I actually followed Tasha K throughout the whole pandemic. Like I literally.
I'm not sure I know who she is actually.
So Tasha K is a blogger that literally her rise to fame, it was talking about the story with Cardi B and Star Marie, which was a roommate that Cardi B had back in the days when she danced at Starlets, I think it was, or something like that. Sue's.
Oh, Sue's Rendezvous.
Sue's. They were dancing at Sue's, and this girl, Star Marie, came on Tasha K's YouTube channel. Tasha K wasn't big at all. Like, she had like a couple hundred subscribers. And Star Marie was saying that she was Cardi B's roommate, and that, you know, long story short, like saying lies, it's lies because it came in court that it was a lie. And she said, like, you know, that she had STDs, that she saw like these things in her bag, and it was like all these lies. And, you know, she really defamed Cardi, and that's fucked up because, you don't know what she lost out on because of this fucking rumor. Like, that's fucked up. So the whole time, like, I'm not gonna lie, like when that shit first came out, I didn't believe that shit. Cause I'm like, she just blew up with Bodak Yellow. This girl had already had a diss track out with the Bodak Yellow beat talking about
What, the roommate?
She was trying to make money. That's what she was.
Yeah, clicking.
So I'm like, that's a lie. So like I wasn't really like, I always liked Cardi, but at that time I was like, oh, she's okay, like she's, you know, whatever. But like I really liked her better now. Like I like her more now that she became a mom. Like I feel like she's more mature, more grown. I like her way better now. But at this time I was just like, okay, Cardi's cool, bro. But I was on her side from the beginning. Fast forward, the other day I'm on YouTube and I come across this fucking live, and who the fuck is on the live? Star Marie with another fucking blogger, and I'm roasting that bitch in the fucking comments to the point that the fucking blogger, shout out to Nick at night. Get the shout out to Nick at night. Cause I was throwing the fucking receipts in the fucking comments. Fuck you, Star Marie, and your lying ass.
Bye.
She's a fucking liar. Don't you dare. She's a fucking perfect definition of a hating ass bitch that was your friend and wants to be who the fuck you are and trying to defame your whole fucking character and take everything that you have because they fucking want to be you. Cause that's literally what Star Marie said. She literally said, I lied because those girls bullied me. Some bullshit. She was talking like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like I lied. People don't know. Like basically trying to gaslight. Like trying to gaslight. And that's like literally the perfect example of a person lying on a celebrity and then the media running with it.
Of course.
And then Cardi B defended her fucking self. And she literally set the blueprint for these fucking bloggers. Like I'm really happy she did that shit because
some of these bloggers have like no respect.
I mean, she was going in though, that Tasha whatever lady.
Tasha
she
K
made so many videos. Like it wasn't like 2 or 3.
She made like 20 videos about this.
Like, do you have to get your clout like bringing somebody else down?
Bro, she even had interviews with like alleged men that had sex supposedly with.
I didn't even know it went that deep.
She
was like
because
obsessed.
that got robbed
pretty bad
by her. That
That's why I
got
stay off the
robbed.
internet, y'all.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yo, like, how much fucking time do you have on your fucking hands, bitch? Now you gotta pay fucking. Now you gotta pay Cardi $3 million fucking dollars that you don't fucking have. I'm sure you don't fucking have.
I'm sure that's why it was so low.
yeah.
You know what? And that's the thing about becoming famous. Like, yo, it's cool. You know, everybody wants to be famous, but it's like, you know, like, as women, like, how would you guys handle a situation like that? Like, yo, like, somebody saying you have all this shit on the fucking media, you can't do nothing to defend yourself, like, because it's like all over the fucking place. Like,
it's true.
And I don't know about y'all, but like, I felt so bad for Cardi. Like,
yeah,
she's
I
filthy
don't
rich.
know. Like, how would you deal with that?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I kind of dealt with a similar situation. Well, not a similar situation. Somebody just like lied on me, some guy, I won't mention his name, but
I remember that situation.
Talking about that, you know, he slept with me, and it sucked because I was so close to this guy. I even hooked him up with some of my, like a mutual friend. Like I hooked him up. It was whatever. Anyways, long story short, I confronted him and he just pretty much was like, what are you talking about? Like made me feel crazy.
gaslighting you.
I guess so, yes. I didn't know what gaslighting was back in the day, but he was definitely gaslighting my ass. And it was a shame, you know, because I really liked him. I thought we were cool. We were friends. And
he was a piece of shit.
yeah, he didn't even try to bag me. First of all, try to bag me at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, take me out.
He didn't even go for it.
Right? He didn't even try to sleep with me. But now you walking around telling people you slept with me. Like, does that make you feel?
Make it make
like
sense, man.
I don't know.
Bro.
But luckily, I'm not a celebrity, so my business was not on the forefront. It was still painful. I just can't imagine being a celebrity. Like, I'm good with the money. You know what I'm saying? Give me.
I'm high.
I just feel like, honestly, you don't
taking the money and leaving.
Yeah, but you always think
and comfortable.
That's the thing. But you always think that that's never gonna happen to you until it happens to you. Because I imagine, like, you know, it came to find out that the girl only spent one night at Cardi's apartment. Like, she literally
I didn't know that.
She let her in the crib to sleep there because the girl didn't have nowhere to go, and then she does this how many years later? You feel me? And that's the thing. Like, I'm like that too. Like, I would do what Cardi did. If a person in my job, in my strip club, doesn't have nowhere to go, and they're gonna pay this hotel, and I'm cool with this girl, I'll be like, yo, just sleep on my couch. Like, I got you. Like, until you find a spot, I got you. Like, whatever. Like, if she's cool people. But it's like her trying to help. Look what happened.
Fucked her
like,
up. Yeah.
literally fucked her up. And that's a perfect situation of like, you know, I've had my own situation where I had a dude like one time, you know, I didn't know we had sex. He recorded me.
Wow.
His girlfriend at the time, I didn't know he had a girl.
Found the video.
His girlfriend at the time found the video on his page, posted on Instagram.
No.
Freshie.
You could have fucking sued them.
That something happened.
That video was on
them.
Instagram for like 30 minutes.
Okay, not that bad.
Did you screenshot or keep any of
So
the
it ended
evidence?
up, nobody had the balls to send it to me. And it's always somebody that you never expect.
Yeah.
So I got this random DM from this young kid, like some kid. Like I used to coach basketball, so like I knew who he was. And he like was like, yo, my older brother is like talking about you like on his feed. Like, and I'm like, what? He's like, they can't see your face, but the caption says it's you. Wow. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So then whatever, long story short, I go ahead, I confront the guy about it. He denies it. He gaslights the shit out of me, talking about how he doesn't know what I'm talking about. He never recorded me, whatever. I go ahead and I text like mad people. This is how you know you don't really have friends. And this is the trauma that I went through in West New York. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm texting people like, yo, did you see this? Did you see this? Knowing damn well they saw it.
Oh, man.
And they talking about they didn't see it because they're so scared of the guy.
Fuck that.
That they don't want to tell me because they don't want problems with him. So, being who I am, you know.
Get the fuck out of here!
Say that shit around here. So I'm like, so I text Shorty because I come to find out his girl posted it.
Oh, shit.
The girl posted it on his timeline. So I hit her up and I was like, yo, I got all the proof I need. Like, yo, I'm going to take you to court. Like, this is some bullshit.
Good.
Like, I'm going to make an example out of you, bitch. Like, I'm going to make sure you never do this shit to nobody ever again.
Of course.
Yeah, that's revenge porn.
Yeah, so but the good thing was that by the time I got a look at this video, like, you can't even see me.
Oh.
It was dark and all you see is a shadow.
Okay.
So it's like, you know what? Shout out to you. Thank you very much. You got me mad fucking dick that year. I got mad niggas in my DM. I had niggas buying me shit, doing mad shit for me. So thank you for posting that. Free promo.
Exposure. You got mad
Have a great
exposure.
time.
Free promo. Still got me some good ones till this day because of that. But
I know that happened. I know that happened to a girl that I know.
I'm sorry that happened
you
to
know,
you.
and you know what? I just, you know, the reason why I'm saying this story is I'm literally sweating because it's really not easy to talk about this. But literally, like, I want to talk about it because I want women to know, like, it's okay. Like, embrace it. Like, yo, it happened. Shit, it is what it is. Somebody did it, but don't stay like that. Like, let them know, like, yo, I'm going to do something about it, whatever. Like, stand up for yourself. Like, don't let somebody just shit on you like that and just think that they could get away with it. And to this day, that man be hitting me up like, I love you, I'm in love with you, whatever. The best revenge you could do is just fucking shit on somebody and just like
move on.
Don't fuck with them.
Now,
like,
I know someone
literally.
that got her ex-man recorded her giving him head, right? He posted on one of those like porn sites, whatever. She ended up getting a lawyer and she got paid for the video.
No, yeah, you could
Listen.
literally,
Not
yeah.
even that. He can go to fucking jail.
He collected all the money. No, she didn't. She said no. She said she sued the porn site. The porn sites cashed her out on the video.
No,
yo.
but was she aware of the video? Because in my case, I didn't know. It was like a
She
hidden
did- she
camera.
know,
like
but
the
she-
phone was
no, the
hidden.
nigga said, like,
I know somebody
The
who
nigga
did
said
that,
like this.
who was also for fucking West New York.
He went like
Like,
this.
what is wrong?
Recording
Something in
it.
the water.
She's recording, looking straight at it, like, you know, like something private that you just want to share with your man. You look at it on your own. Nigga said, "Oh, you did me dirty." Put it on the not the ground, on the site. She got a lawyer. She got paid like $25,000 or some shit like that.
Because it's revenge porn. No, literally, to this day, I be scrolling. I'm sorry, but I literally scroll through Pornhub to see if I ever see that video because I swear I'm coming up.
Yeah.
I'm coming up. I'm coming for you, bitch. You know who you are, and I know you watch my pod, bitch.
Yo,
You
No
going
te
to jail.
hagas loca.
yo, I seen that, but she made money.
You going to jail.
She made money.
You're going to jail.
Bye. Have a great time.
Yo.
Listen.
Listen, these titties
You make
are
money.
gonna make that money, okay?
I can't.
Listen, if my fucking porn video ever ends up on Pornhub, you best believe I made a fucking bag, bitch.
And I met females like, you know, that like, yeah, man, I was young, I got paid to do something.
Okay, Kim Kardashian is the best to ever do it.
That happens, yo.
But she embraced it, and she was like, "Fuck it."
I went to school with somebody that did that shit.
She took one dick and then she built an empire off that shit. You know what?
It's true though.
Fuck it, I'll take it too.
2 girls from Memorial that I know graduated 2004 ended up being one of those, and she made tons of money. Then
one of those. Wait, what do you mean? One of those?
Like being a porn
actually,
a porn star?
Right, recently.
Why are you scared to say it?
Because they know who she is.
Actually, recently, I feel like
it's okay. You're not mentioning names.
Recently, in the event, Cookie invited me to an event for shout out to Arrow Wax Records.
Arrow Wax Record. Yep.
Shout out to them because Cookie hosted an event. I told you about it.
You didn't come. But it's okay, I forgive you.
Books is a busy man, but it's okay. I was there on the behalf.
Yes,
so
she was.
I did tell him about it though. I told him it was dope. I saw one of, I mean, I'm not gonna say names, but one of the porn girls from our hood was there, and I was like, oh my god, she's there. Like, I was like, I haven't seen this girl since high school. I was like, damn, she look better now. And then I'm like, damn, but she does porn now. In my head, I was like, but then I'm not judging. Like, to me, I'm like, yes, bitch. Like, you know, that's how I look at it. But I'm like, damn, that's crazy because like in high school, I used to look at you like way different. And now I'm looking at you like I've seen you butt ass naked on Twitter. Like, it's like a whole different vibe.
I love that like sex work is destigmatized now because it used to be such a huge thing. Like imagine somebody having a fucking OnlyFans in 2005.
Oh,
bro,
what? Crucified.
Now they want you to have an OnlyFans.
Yo, wait, now that we're at OnlyFans, real quick.
I know a lot of OnlyFans, niggas and bitches. Sorry.
Okay.
Niggas and women.
Women, thank you.
Women.
Yeah.
Would you date a man with an OnlyFans?
I know a nigga that has OnlyFans.
Seen, like on Twitter and shit.
I know.
Would you date somebody
like,
with OnlyFans?
Oh, I didn't want to talk about this. I didn't want to talk about it. But you know what? You know what? I feel like it's a perfect opportunity. It's a perfect opportunity.
Because you know what? I need to know.
Okay.
You guys can ask me.
Listen. I dated someone
who
was a teacher in the day. Yeah. And I guess a cam boy by night.
Oh.
And
tell me more.
Listen, I don't even want to go into detail as far as like what he was doing for money, but you know me being open-minded, I was like, whatever, I like this guy, let me give him a chance. Fast forward in the relationship, we broke up, and he also did a revenge porn.
Oh man,
this motherfucker
uploaded it on OnlyFans because he went creeping on my Twitter and saw some tweet that I guess pissed him off, and then. Yeah, and then he went and he uploaded a picture of me, you know what I mean? Not a picture, a video.
And then he got paid for it.
Listen, I threatened
he better have dropped
he dropped it. No, he dropped it. He didn't even have time to get paid for it because I was like, yo, what?
I was on it like,
what?
Girl,
I went crazy.
FBI, bitch. We don't play that shit.
She told me about it. And
you remember I was like hysterical because that's never happened to me before.
I understand. No.
I told her, I'm like, send him this. And I wrote like a whole bunch of shit and made pretend to be like super
I got his information. Yeah. I was like, yo, I'm going to just
feeling like that
destroy him.
I was not going to imagine.
Yo, it's not. Listen. I felt like my world ended for like. I felt like
that's like what
right. You're like, you feel so violated.
Like, yo, you didn't give me. You didn't even ask. First of all, at least ask if you're gonna post me on these sites.
Like,
you know what I'm
let's
saying?
break some bread.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, hide my face. Mute the video. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but like, yo, like that's the whole thing. Like, yo, if you're talking to somebody, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not everybody's the same, but. You know, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm having sexual intercourse with you, I'm going to send you a nude. Like, I'm like that. Like, I'm going to send you a nude. But it's just, like, nowadays, if we're, like, dating and haven't dated you for, like, a certain amount of time, like, I'm not how I was before. Like, I'm thinking, like, even though I want to send you that nude, I'm not going to, because of what has happened, after that, I don't send that shit no more.
Yeah, now I'm definitely more.
And it's like I'm boring now or whatever the fuck, but
You're
it's
not
like
boring, girl.
I'll protect my titties and my pussy. Like you see it when you see it.
Hell yeah.
Because
some men, not all men, some men some men put your fucking nudes on a website.
Or
there's
the
a
group chat.
No, well, yes, but there's a website that people fucking use, and men put their fucking ex-girlfriends on there. And they put their fucking names on there and where to find them, like the town and the
so
fucking
creepy
and the state.
That's scary.
It's fucking terrifying.
That's scary.
Yo, being a woman is.
And like they'll be like, oh, where's she at? Whatever, blah blah blah. And they'll be like, oh, West New York, New Jersey. Like what? To have your fucking picture,
especially with these
here?
sex trafficking, all these sex, you know what I'm saying? Like that is pretty scary.
Trust anybody, so that's good that you fucking do that.
And then what about all these fucking pages that they be making on the fucking Instagram? Like,
oh my god,
like Hudson's County's hoes or like this girl's hoes.
I'm like, yo, blocked. Those are like agents or something.
What do you mean, like the bots?
Like the bots, right?
Yeah,
You're talking about?
But then also like people make an Instagram. I don't know if you guys have seen like multiple Instagram pages, like they'll put girls nudes, like girl, like the same thing, like revenge porn, like maybe.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
I've got friend requested all the time from like these pages of like girls that I recognize.
That's
and like they
crazy.
post them naked. Like it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens every so often.
Yeah.
And then they'll put like in the comments like, you know, like time and place of like the picture, like how you like. It's like the girl sent it to somebody, like and it's multiple. And I'm just every time I see pages like that, I block them. But I can't help but think like that's fucked up. Like this girl sent that in confidence, and now it's on fucking Instagram.
Yeah,
like
who's taking the time out?
You have to report.
I report it, but it's like it's still fucking there.
Bro,
I go back and check it.
So what about when you say when the situation with Drake when the girl tried to put the nut?
Oh my god, the fucking hot sauce in the condom?
Yeah, he put
Yo,
hot sauce
I swear I'd be like living under the rock.
Wait.
What?
I did not
Let me tell you.
Tell them.
Drake was having sex with a girl. You know, he admitted it. He's having sex with a random girl. And he busted a nut, went to the bathroom, took the condom off, and put hot sauce in it. Because hot sauce kills whatever that's in, right?
Okay.
Sperm.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
Me neither.
So
I like my hot sauce in my food.
He throws away the condom.
Same.
She goes to the bathroom, looks for the condom to try to get the semen to put it inside her vagina.
Yeah.
To get pregnant. By Drake.
Of course.
To find out it had hot sauce in it. And now she's trying to sue him because it had hot sauce in it.
But baby girl,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work because that's part of him technically. So it's like he put hot sauce in it, and that was his property.
But he knew.
Grabbed it.
He knew what she was about.
Yeah.
Like, think about it.
She literally was trying to turkey baste that baby inside her, probably.
Crazy, yo. That's crazy.
And then her pussy ended up burning, literally.
Yeah, because
It's crazy what money makes people do because that's about money.
Yeah, of course.
Literally.
But that's
Of
fucked up.
course.
Imagine how lonely, like, I know Drake may not be lonely, but imagine how lonely it may feel that you can't even have sex without somebody wanting your fucking... Like, imagine, like, yo, like, you can't genuinely just...
That dick is a money sign, bro. When a girl
Literally. That's what I'm
money
saying.
sign. That's all he sees, money
imagine
sign.
what's the last time that Drake chilled with a shorty that didn't give a fuck about his money? Never, probably.
Never.
Maybe when he was in Degrassi.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
Rihanna.
I'm sure Rihanna gave him that vibe because she got her own shit.
She got her own money, yup.
Rihanna's shout out, once again, shout out to Rihanna, the queen.
Another
the fucking queen. Rihanna, man. You dodged the bullet with Drake, man, because you know what? You would have been a stepmother. Fuck out of here, bitch. You're too fine for that.
Yeah, Drake with the stepmom.
Damn.
Nah, but remember Rihanna was going out with that Arabian prince from fucking...
That motherfucker's probably mad as fuck right now.
That was always just sex and weed. That's what it was.
I feel like he never took... I feel like he never was gonna like make her his wife.
Nah, it was fun. It was all fucking. That relationship was just fucking, bro.
Yeah, because he's like a wasn't he like a Saudi-Arabian?
Yeah,
Saudi-Arabia.
A prince.
Don't cancel us.
The nigga owned like Toyota or some shit like that. Some wild wicked shit.
She has to be like in their like lifestyle to like be his wife, right?
10 days of straight fucking, not coming out the room, bro. Like that. Smoking
How
weed.
did Rihanna never get pregnant from him?
Yo, bro, it was just straight sex.
Birth control.
She definitely was on birth control.
Of course, nigga, he wasn't pulling out. That nigga was in there.
in their like swimwear. I remember the paparazzi had shot some shit of her like arguing with him.
Oh,
she
that was
like,
so funny.
Yeah, I remember when that came out.
That's like everybody in a relationship.
Yo,
being
facts. Like,
yeah.
mama huevazo.
She's a Billy now, right? She's worth a Billy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Kanye's worth $10 billion now.
So that's crazy.
Wait, but how?
Because it's Adidas stock.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Don Dada, whatever that shit is.
Don Dada, and then now
sorry,
he has
the
the
fucking
Gap
album
deal
is-
and the
Yeah.
Balenciaga and all this shit.
Multiple streams of happiness.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about like his relationship now. Like
With
his
Julia?
Yeah, that's hella like publicity. Maybe
Yo.
not.
He keeps
Listen,
repeating.
I ain't gonna front.
Kanye's
She's beautiful.
She looks like an L freak, yo.
She
She looks crazy.
She used
Like,
to
she
be a
looks
sex
like-
worker.
Look at that.
She is?
She used to be a sex worker before she
catch
was
her
an actress.
vibes.
Yeah.
She got a fat ass though.
Yeah.
For a white girl.
She's beautiful.
She's not even white.
But
She's not
on
even
their
white.
second date, he literally got like a whole photo shoot for her and him. Like
Oh,
on their
yeah. Oh,
yeah. I
seen
second
that
It's
too.
date.
done on purpose. So
Yeah.
Kim can see
He's
it.
trying to get Kim mad because Kim is. I feel like Kim is low key happy with Pete. Like I think she
Nah,
kind of
she's
thinks
free. That's what happened. She's
Yeah, I
free.
don't think it's even about
She could
Pete.
shoot again and be
Yeah.
her and make money and she
And then
couldn't
she
wear
could
nothing.
cheat on Pete, too.
She couldn't wear fucking bras and shit like the shit that she was doing, bro.
she could do whatever she wants. With Pete. He's not gonna
Now
do
she
nothing.
can. Now she
Yeah,
can.
he's not gonna do nothing about
When
that.
was the last time you seen Kim on the beach? Like the way she used to post about her ass all
Yeah.
the time. Now she's
Not
doing
in a
all
long
that.
time.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy. It's like Kanye and Kim left each other. Rihanna went back to A$AP Rocky. Rihanna's a perfect example of taking back your ex. Because you know they was together a long time ago.
Yeah, but
I had a kid.
that's the only example that works.
But it's probably because they're rich. It's definitely because they're rich because I can't think of an ex that I'll take back, honestly.
Yeah, think about
I'm
it.
thinking
Let's say y'all were actresses, right? How weird is
Absolutely
in that world? It's cool to have sex random.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
it's-
a lot of people
like it's
are
cool.
open. Like they have open
When it-
relationships.
relationships,
Because
yeah.
Bro,
Not
they're
even-
all
not
like
even-
poly.
So you
Yeah.
think J-Lo and Ben Affleck will had an open relationship?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you think so?
Absolutely. Maybe
I'm not
not them
sure.
because they were together already before, but like most of the relationships now that I've like
Like, fucking
on
is
gossip
cool.
blogs and stuff.
But I feel
But I've
like-
heard that because of their lifestyle,
They're
because they
swingers.
have they're swingers. So
Jada and Will, they're all like that.
Nah, that nigga's nah, listen. That's a whole different type of relationship.
But they're all like that. They're all swingers like that.
bro, that nigga's bisexual.
How you
A lot of
know?
them are bisexual.
let him be.
Will Smith, it came out in the tabloids supposedly.
Oh, I don't
Good
know.
for him.
Like he wasn't. No, he was on that list that went to the island.
Yeah.
To that island.
Oh
No fucking way.
To the pizza hot
Yo,
dog.
that shit is like that
Yeah.
child's like over
Yo,
already
bro,
and mad quick.
They said that she's gonna indict people with names.
Yeah, she is. I think that's why they gave her like the
Bro,
lesser
I'm telling you,
sentence.
you know what's gonna come? You're gonna see people on that list. You be like, no fucking way.
Bill Clinton going to jail.
Facts.
Tom
I know
Hanks,
that
Lock
all
them
these
motherfuckers
niggas.
yo,
up.
they stripped the royal Andrew. They
Yeah, but
stripped
they-
him of his thing.
But you know why they did that? They did that because if he gets indicted or if something happens, they can't take the money from the royal family. And he has no money alone. So they're not going to take anything
and
from
then
him.
all that money's stolen anyways.
Exactly. So it's like they're not going to take that away from them.
They're not
It's gonna
even
be him.
royal. You know what? That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Them
Don't get me
motherfuckers are
started.
fucking. They're like stolen. They stole that shit.
Yeah.
But
Damn, we closing. Yeah,
damn,
we went through it.
fucking an hour already.
I know that shit.
I know. I'm like, there's still so much.
There's still so much. Well, guys, this is not the last time
Another
we're gonna
one.
have the
Another
girls
one.
here. And
Sorry, wrong one.
shout out to my sound man, but
You know,
yo, so I mean, I didn't properly start off the podcast with the introduction.
fine.
I want to add to Caroline's introduction that hopefully one day on the Sabrosa podcast, she comes on and pods with me as an interview. Mm-hmm. She's an artist, very talented, guys. Check out her music, Spotify,
you want to tell your Instagram?
Apple Music, Instagram.
Caroline Mercedes.
Yes, very talented.
Follow her on TikTok.
Follow
her
me everywhere. I'm on everything.
on
So
everything.
that is her. And what's your handle, Cookie?
The Love Strain.
Ooh.
The Love
That's
Strain.
sexy.
Yo, you know what's crazy? That when Cookie followed me, I'm like, yo, who is this? I like that name, that Instagram name. And I'm like, oh, it's Cookie. It would be Cookie.
Thank you. My last one got hacked, because these scammers are out here.
Yo.
But it's okay. We started fresh.
Send me $5. We make $10,000 together.
Right now. Scammers are working overtime out here.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't have no scammer friends, bro.
And so you got both of their handles. Y'all already know my 2 handles. First one, the Sabrosa Podcast Instagram. My personal is Freshie T with 3 Y's, because you know what the fuck time it is when I step in the motherfucking building. Thank you so much for tuning into the Sabrosa Podcast. Once again, I'm here with Caroline, Cookie, myself.
Peace.
Holly Bugs.
Shout out to Bugs. Shout out to Record Your Podcast Studios. And shout out to my video man, Luis Goya in the motherfucking building. Yo, you already know. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.